Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now I've bought this bag of coins from my antique shop. It's full of all kinds of coins, and today we're going to be unboxing it, unwrapping it and seeing just what I've purchased this week at the antique shop. I think the best thing to do for this is to put it up here in the corner and we'll just sort of reach in one by one, find a coin and see what it is. So we begin with this. Now I see a few of these today. You may have seen some of them through the bag. At the antique shop they had some very, very nice shiny condition 2p coins. Here is one. This is one from 1987. So of course, these are just circulating coins, but that is a lovely condition one. And I paid for these. There was, spoiler alert, 9p worth, and I paid 10p. So can't really be seen as a bad deal. I think you'll agree. And what I'll do with these is I'll look and compare at the end of the video if they're upgrades for my collection in terms of condition. I do have all these, but they might be better condition. Next up here is a much older copper coin, and again with coins that are either new or upgrades for the collection. Stay tuned to the end and we'll be putting them into my date runs. This one I believe is a new coin. This is actually definitely a new coin for my date run. This is a George III coin. Very, very worn, but you can see Georgius III Rex and his portrait. So George III coin, and as we can see here, we have Britannia to the reverse, and the date there. Very hard to make out, but you can just about see, or at least what I believe to be, 1773. There'll be some close-ups on screen for you now to see that. But I believe that is 1773. Very, very worn copper coin. Now 1773, this is a farthing. By the size of it we know it's a farthing. And that is a farthing I do not have. And so I asked the antique shop how much for this, and they just said, have it for free. So happy days. Face value pretty much, plus a penny or plus 10%, and free. Some great deals so far. What else is in here? Let's watch this one in a separate capsule. Ooh, that is lovely. This is one of the better coins of the day. This is very nice. So this is George IV. But look at that. Look at the condition of that. The quality there is absolutely remarkable. People in the comments are saying, you know, don't buy poor quality coins. Always buy the high quality ones. And I say personally collect what you want, but the high quality ones are lovely. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Wowzers. That is very nice. Having a sort of look at it here under the zoom in of the camera really brings out the beauty. This is an absolutely excellent design, truly magnificent coin with the crowned lion on the crown, the national flowers below, legend around, and George IV there to the obverse. And this is a shilling, by the way, if you didn't realise. And 1829 is not only a new date for my collection, so a new shilling for the collection, but also 1829, as you can see by the mintage figure there, is quite a rare date, so quite a desirable year for the shilling, especially in this condition. Look at that edge milling. This has been barely circulated. Lovely, lovely coin. What did I pay? I paid for this coin £20. So I think personally £20 is a good deal, considering the condition and it's a rarer date. I'm happy to pay £20 for that coin. Let's go back into the bag here, rummage around, and here's another 2p. 2p. And this is a lovely design. And that one's also, I didn't really check, I just bought them all. As I say, you know, it's 9p for 10p. That is another 1987. So we can compare those ones. Here we have a 1944 Scottish shilling. Those of you who know the channel will know that I'm a bit obsessed with 50% silver. So most videos you see on the channel will contain a bit of this stuff, you know, as a little extra for the silver content, which is basically what I paid for these. I just pay silver price or silver price plus like 5%. Here is a coin. Aha, so I lied to you. This bag is not all from the antique shop, because this one I actually found. Well, I saw it in the till at a shop. I was like, oh, could I have that round pound? And I gave a normal, like a modern pound for it, which they were happy to do because this was just somehow in the till at the shop. Not the beautifulest of condition, but 1995 Welsh round pound, or Welsh Dragon round pound coin. It is actually a date I do need for the pound coins. I've got the year 2000 Welsh Dragon, didn't have this one, so this is a new one for my collection, but only face value. Although, due to the condition, I will be looking for an upgrade in the future. But, like I say, face value, who could go wrong? Aha, here's another 2p. This is 1985. And again, I'll repeat myself, for face value, pretty much, who could go wrong? We'll compare those later. Right, let's dig in, let's get a few, speed things up, because I do see a few 50% coins here. So let's see what we've got. 1946 pence. There we go. Lovely coin. Oops, or lovely design rather. As is this one, the acorns and oak leaf design, there from 1929. And here's one from 1943. There's one from 1940. So again, I've said it many times, I do like the designs of these coins. And although they're not rare or valuable, they've got nice designs, good history, World War II, and being bought at basically spot price, I don't think it's a bad move. There's a 32 shilling. You know, so I don't think it's a bad move to buy these coins. Let me know what you think on these coins. As I always say, some people, most people, do quite like 50% coins. There are those that they just say, you know, stick to the high grade sterling, and I definitely do prefer that myself. I mean, this one here is definitely the star of the show so far, but a bit of 50% here and there is never a bad move in my opinion. Another 2 pence here from 85 again, so we've got a few duplicates there. And like I say, I'll find the best condition for my collection. Reaching into the bag, I'll bring it back in frame a bit. Here we got, that's another shilling it seems like, yep, 1929. Then a florin, or a 2 shilling coin, from 1937 there. You know, not a brilliant condition one, but again, bought for the silver. Chuck those down there. Then we've got a few things here. So we've got a penny as part of, I think, oh there, so that's been 8 pence so far. Here is the 9th penny that I paid 10p for. From 1981, this coin. New penny, lovely design, lovely condition, lovely coin, and most probably an upgrade for my collection. Speaking of new for my collection, this one I bought on eBay. There's the other one with that Welsh dragon that was not from the antique shop. This was purchased on eBay for £3.50 or £3.75, something like that, and it is a new pence, 50 pence, in what I must say is rather lovely condition, as we can see there. Beautiful coin, great design, and it is from 1970, so it is much larger than coins of today. If we can compare with a 2p, we know that 50p's today are only like a millimetre difference to 2p's. This one though is much larger and much thicker than that coin there, and yeah, it's a big coin, big thick coin, and 1970, you've guessed it, is a date I did not have for the collection. I had 69, I had 71, so that fills in there some of the first dates of the 50p, as like you know, the first date of issue was the year before this in 1969. This would have actually been used as 10 shillings before decimalisation the following year. So I think for £3.50, a good purchase. Then we have this, lovely designed 1 florin, George V, 1921, again, 50% silver. And I believe the remainder of what's in the bag is just that. So we'll fly through now the last coins of 50% silver, and then add all these into the date runs and see if there's any upgrades there. So we've got 1928 shilling, 1929 shilling, 1922 shilling, 23, 24, 1940, 2 shillings, a lovely design, and we finish off with a 1922, 1 florin, again George V there, so another handful of these coins. So there we go, that is the purchases of this week. I think the best, I mean, no one else is going to disagree with this, I'm sure. This is the best purchase this week. 1829 shilling is a beautiful coin, look at that. My goodness, that is lovely. But like I say now, we've got a few new dates for date runs and a few upgrades. So let's have a look and update my collection with the purchases of this week. Right, so here is the pound coin book. We can see after the 1994, 1995, there is missing. That year was the Welsh dragon. So I've now got that from technically my change for face value. That is another pound coin there into the round pound coin book. I looked in under my 1 penny collection at the 1981. I've taken it out there because, as we can see, it was actually already rather lovely. Let's just zoom in there. Boom. Lovely, lovely coin. And so actually I think it is better, or at least equal than the one I've got. So no sense in switching that one out. So that one can stay in the album. But then we'll move on to the 2p's. The 1985 is missing because, once again, my one, absolutely lovely. No sense in switching this one out. That is a beautiful coin. So that one can stay where it is. Stay in the album. But if we look down here, 87 I've got out because here is the 87 in the book, or what was in the book. As we can see, not as good condition as one of the ones I bought or traded in. There we go. That is an upgrade for my 1987 2p. I'll zoom back out. And there we go, an upgrade for the 2p's. Now we'll flip through all the way to 50p's now. Right, here we are at 50p. So, flipping over the doodly-da, we can see a nice gap right here between 69 and then carrying onwards for the 1970, which I'll just grab it, it's just under here. I've already put in a flip. So, there it is. Excuse me reaching around to get it. Like I say, a lovely coin, 1970 50p, and I'll bring the album down, move that up a bit, and we can add a new date into the 50p collection. Very, very nice to do. Then onto farthings. Here's the farthing tray, and we can see right there, 1773 farthing is a coin I do not have, but now I do. Not the greatest conditions we can see, but 1773 right there. Now it can go into the date run. Another farthing ticked off, very good. And we can see right over here 1829. So out with this piece of card and in with something much better in the form of this. I've shown it so many times now, but I personally can't get enough. Apologies if you're bored of the shilling by now, but I am certainly not, and I'm very happy to add this lovely coin into the shilling date run. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. Comment down below your favourite coin of the day. Easy choice for me. And as always, please do leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.